Salut, hello, everybody. So happy to be with you guys. So, first homework I have for you guys is to go on your cell phone, go on your computer and share. Why do you want to share that? Because tonight we're going to get some inspiration in the kitchen. And I don't know for you guys, but sometimes I'm in a jiffy. I don't really know what to cook, what I could do. I want to change things in habits that I have at home, but I don't know exactly where to start. I want to save money in my kitchen. I want to save time. If you said yes at least one of these answer, well, you want to share this life because you want your friends, your family, your colleagues, people that you don't know but will fall on this live to help them out to be organized in their kitchen. So it's really simple. You're gonna go on the live. Well, you're actually on it, and you should be able to see the little arrow that says share, and you'll be able to share it wherever you want on your personal profile. If you have a pro page, you can do so. If you have a specific group, you can do so too. You can even send it privately through Messenger to our friends. So maybe you have your mom that's looking for different recipes or inspiration. You can do that too. So, welcome to the party in the kitchen with Melissa. So, yes, I'm your host, Melissa. You're in my kitchen, and I've been your specialist in organization of the kitchen for the past 3 years and a half. Yeah. It's been that long. Well, it's not been that long because it passes so fast. Are you like me, you guys? And time is like slipping through your hands, trying to enjoy every moment, but sometimes it's not easy because yes, we don't have time. So tell me, hey, Dominique, how are you? Yes, I'm ready to pop a tea. So yeah, I'm ready to cook. As you can see, I have a few things there. I already have something that was taken out of the oven because I wanted to show you the result. Yeah, we're gonna do some batch cooking today, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys why you need a lot of bowls, okay? So I do have a lot of bowls. I have this one, this one, this one. We got these three, and I even have this one that already has some stuff in it, okay? So as you can see, I have a lot of bowls, you guys, okay? So if you tell me you only have one Tasta bowl, well, my advice to you guys is please jump in the, the brochure and go get that tower because you need so many bowls, and I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to explain to you guys what you can do with all those bowls. Okay, it's just a joke aside. This one, if you have a little toddler, a baby, you can even give his bath in it, okay? It's that big. Well, I use it to put my apples when it's a fall and you can collect your apples. That's the best container you can get, sturdy, and you can with the handles you can bring it over everywhere. Bonjour Nicole, hey, yeah, big bowl. So tell me, Dominique, Nicole, how many bowls do you have at home? Combien de bols avez-vous à la maison? Okay, so first thing I wanted to show you guys is it just happened to be that I add two, but not too much, but I add my 4 cup of veggie scrap, like I call them. So I rinse them, clean them. So these are pieces of vegetables like the end, the peel. I'm gonna add some carrots and some celery because there's mainly like only onions in that. Basically, I think I use onions a lot. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of carrots. Okay. So lucky me, I have already pieces cut. Thank you, Noemi, because that's my friend that comes at home helping me out. She cut some carrots already, and we're gonna take out the broccoli. Not the broccoli, the celery. So I'm gonna take out 2 celery branch, which I will clean because I keep them in my fridge smart, not cleaned, so they can stay fresher longer. Because the more moisture you're gonna add in your fridge smart, more chances of getting mold will come up. So I have everything there. What do I need to do my broth? Because that's what we're doing. We're doing a veggie broth. Well, I'm gonna need water. In fact, a lot of water. So you see, that's something what I'm gonna do with my leftovers of vegetables. Okay, my peels, anything that I don't use in my cooking, I put it in a freezer mate and I keep them in until I have 4 cups. Then I'm going to put it in my pot. I'm going to make sure that I have a variety of vegetables. Like this case, I had too much onions versus I didn't have any carrots. I didn't have any celery. So I'm just adding that. I'm making sure that I have enough water that everything sits in it. Okay. And what I'm going to do now, hello, Gaia. Tu viens de dire bonjour aux gens? I'm just going to season it a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to add some herbs just to give it a little taste. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Okay. So that's one thing that's really awesome. When you're doing your own broth, you can season it like you want and put the salt that you want also. Because you need to know that the grocery broth that you will buy, there's a lot of sodium in it, salt. So if you want to make sure that you don't have too much, well, you have plenty of control. And what's awesome is, how much money does it cost, you guys? Combien ça coûte ça de faire ça? Petit et moyen, good. So 4 small and 4 medium. Non, c'est pas du compost, Nicole. C'est mes retailles de légumes que je conserve. Yes, I'm gonna do a bouillon. Je vais faire un bouillon exactement, Nicole. Hello, Agaya. She's not a poodle. She's a husky. Ta-na, ta-na. So now what's left is I'm going to put it on my stove, okay, with the cover, slightly inclined, and I'm just going to put it so it's going to simmer. I don't want to have big bubbles. I want to have tiny bubbles, and I'm going to let it sit there for a few hours. I could do it rapidly with the pressure cooker, but I love doing it on the stove. It smells good. And once it's going to be ready, by the color, I'm not always looking at the broth color. When I have the color that I want, I'm just going to use one of my big colanders that I love, okay, which is in the brochure right now, really not expensive, in the peach color. So, and I'm using a big bowl. So you see why you need bowls, you guys? And you need this one. So what I do is I just put them one on top of the other. I'm going to use my ladle, put my broth in it with the vegetables. The vegetables are going to stay there. My broth will go in my other bowl. And here you go. I have separated my broth from my vegetables, and I'm ready to just put them in a fridge mart, not a fridge mart, a freezer mate. Sorry, I keep saying fridge mart, but it's a freezer mate, and keep them in my freezer. So when I want to do a soup, I need to make a rice, and I need broth. I used the one I did. And if you didn't answer the question I asked you guys, how much does it cost? Nothing. Okay, it doesn't cost a thing. Okay, because these are vegetables that you already add and used for another recipe. Spices, it doesn't cost that much. And water, it comes from your sink, and it's totally free. Yahoo! So your broth costs nothing. So why do you spend money purchasing the one at your store with conservative agents in it, with a lot of salt for nothing, when you can do it homemade and keep it in your freezer? Okay, so that was my little tip for you guys today. So tell me, do you do your own broth? Okay? Est-ce que vous faites votre propre bouillon de légumes or chicken? Because you can make your chicken broth or even your beef broth. I'm not there yet, okay? Je suis pas rendue à faire mon bouillon de bœuf. It's just because I don't know exactly what kind of bones I can use to do it. And I don't buy that much meat that has actually bones on it. Steaks once in a while, but that's it. But I think I can buy some bones at the butcher. So maybe that would be a nice option. No potatoes in my bouillon. No patate dans mon bouillon. So today, this morning, Nathan, my 12 years old son, was complaining because there's nothing to eat, Mom. The fridge is full. Okay, the way you guys, but he was looking for muffins, okay? And he ate all the muffins of the house. No more in the fridge, no more in the freezer, nada, no more muffins. So if you're out of muffins, you guys, what would you do? Okay? Would you run out of the store? Grab on the shelf those little bags that you can do like 12 muffins, blueberry muffins, which actually don't even have blueberries in it. It's not even blueberries. Anyways, or would you take out your modular meat, like me, which already have your mixture for doing muffins? So this is one thing that I changed in my lifestyle, in my organization of my kitchen, is I use my modular mate, which will allow me to keep my mix fresh for all the time I need it. And I can use and scoop 1 cup, 2 cup at a time when I need to make muffins. But of course, you know me, when I cook so it's worth it. So that's why I'm using a lot of bowls, okay? We're gonna make a lot of muffins, okay? So the first batch that I put in the oven is blend, natural, okay? No fruit added, because it's good sometimes just natural like that. Then we're gonna make one with chocolate chips, okay? And since I have bananas, just waiting to be used, okay? They're a little bit tired. So we're gonna use the bananas and the chocolate chip to put in my muffins. Chocolate chip and banana. Would that be your kind of muffins? Hey Céline, comment ça va? Comment ça on va, Tim? Dominic, how come you go to Tim Horton? You don't go to Tim Horton, you make your own muffin. You're gonna pay like, it's gonna cost like a few cents making your eating a muffin versus combien ça te coûte aller au Tim Horton pour un muffin? Because I'm pretty sure that when you go to Tim Horton, it's not only for one muffin. You're maybe taking a coffee, maybe you're taking a sandwich. So that's why you don't want to go out. You want to make yourself your own. Because this year I have 12. I still have a little bit of mixture left here, so I can do more muffins. So it's really worth your while doing them homemade, and it's easy to make. And once you add your mixture, okay, dry ingredients, then you're gonna only need to add your wet ingredients. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use a big bowl, okay, because I'm gonna do a huge batch, which I will separate in smaller bowls to make different kind, okay? So I'm gonna do 3 times the recipe. So that means that I need 6 cups of my mixture. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So one thing that I need my bowls for is to make my base, okay? So I put all my dry ingredients in a bowl, mix them all together to make sure that they are evenly spread, and then I put them in my modular mix. And as you can see, I have my recipe for my dry ingredients, and I have my recipe here to make my muffin. So I know what are the wet ingredients that I need to add. So I'm just going to put my cover and put it like so. So I see my ingredients. So for every 2 cups of mixture, I need 1 egg. So I did 3 times the recipe. So we're going to add 3 eggs. 1, 2, and 3. Here you go. Then I'm going to need some milk. So I need 1 cup of milk for every 2 cups of mixture that I have. So I'm going to need 3 cups of milk. So far, it's ingredients that you already have at home. And for the dry mixture, you need flour, oatmeal, sugar, and the baking powder. 3. Here you go. And I'll need to buy more milk because there's like not many left. here we go. So I have my eggs. I have my milk. I'm going to add a mixture that I did because they say to add vanilla and cinnamon. I have a mixture. Okay. I have the powdered vanilla and I have cinnamon. So I'm going to use my mixture that I made and I'm going to simply add it to my bowl. I'm going to put this here. That's really awesome. You can even sprinkle it on special coffee. That's really nice. So that's another mixture I've made homemade. Didn't buy it at the store or anything. Grilled cheese and... Bonjour Charlotte! Comment ça va? De la France, c'est cool. Oui, Nathan a survécu. Nathan is currently fishing on the edge of the river because we're not too far from La Rivière Châteauguay. So he took his fishing rod, all his hooks, his fishing bag, and he went with his little friend, our neighbor. He's like 1 year older. So Nathan has like, I think he has like 5 fishing rod or something like that. Okay. So he's lending one to the neighbor. So both of the boys went with their bicycle on the edge of the river and they're fishing. And yesterday, what was really, really funny is he called my husband, David, and say, Dad, I'm like stuck in the bottom of the river. I cannot get out my rod from it. Can you come? So my husband went all the way to the river, undo the clog of his rope. And yeah, so he needs to learn how to be able to undo everything by himself, but at least he's outside. Okay, he's not playing video games. He's outside. So any of you guys are fishing expert or things like that? No, there's no alcohol in my milk. Stop saying things. People are going to think I'm an alcoholic. So what would be your what kind of muffin would you do? Okay, what would be the seasoning you would add to that? Donc ça serait quoi quelle sorte de muffin vous feriez? Okay, donc we have the natural one. We are going to make the banana one. Okay, and now it's thick. I need to add my oil. So if you have some applesauce, la compote de pomme, that would be the best because it takes a lot of oil. Okay, it's half a cup for every 2 cups that you're using. So it's a lot. But remember, I'm making a lot of muffins. Okay, you guys? And if my mixture gets a little bit too wet, too liquid, I'm going to just add a little bit of my mixture. So that's awesome because I can just add what I need to make sure that I have the right texture. So here we go. I'm going to add a little bit more because that happens. I think I could lower the quantity of vegetable oil that I put because each time I put some vegetable oil, my mixture gets too liquid. So just with my whip, I can mix everything. And now what we're going to do is we're going to split it. So here we go. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to split it so we can make different mixture. So this one, there's only this left. So I'm going to still add some mixture. So we're going to do 3 kinds. 3 kinds. Okay, so I'm going to use my ladle and put some here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna add some more here. Here we go. So it's really nutritious. There's a lot of oatmeal in it. So it's good, it's filling, and it's healthy. Okay. So we have our 3 kinds. So first kind we're gonna do is our chocolate chip and banana. So I'm gonna add some chocolate chips. Here you go. Muffin au chocolat ou bleuet pour toi. That's a nice mix. You don't fish? You're funny. So your astrological sign is I don't know in English. I don't think it's fish. I don't know what's in English. Mais ton signe astrologique, c'est poisson. C'est vraiment drôle. Bleuet, framboise, fraise. Ooh, that's nice, Céline. So blueberries, strawberries, and strawberries, blueberries, and berries. Salut, Mia! Hey, Mia! We're making muffins. So I have there's not enough chocolate chip in that. I'm going to add some more chocolate chip. And we're going to crush some bananas. So here we go. So to smash those bananas, we're going to use my friend here, my chopper. Okay, my supersonic, which I love. And if you don't have it and you don't have your membership, I highly recommend you guys to take the membership with the 179 kit, which will let you have this beautiful supersonic, that chopper that you want, which will help you out, save time. How so? Okay, because you'll be able to chop, dice, mix really faster than with only your bare hands or a knife. So see, that's my bananas, 2 bananas that are now a puree. Woohoo! We love that. Okay, so we're gonna use the spatula, which come in a kit. So in the kit, you want 179. You're getting the chopper, you're getting a spatula, you're getting the bowl. So you're up like ready to make your muffins with that kit and so many other things too. So here you go. The spatula is perfect to make sure that you don't leave anything in your bowl, that you use everything. We don't leave anything on the table. Just gonna scoop this and just mix well my chocolate chips and my banana, so I have an evenly mixed mixture. Here you go. Oh la la. That looks awesome. Okay, so this is for this one. This one, what are we going to do? We're gonna add, okay, well, it's gonna taste a little bit bananas, but anyhow, we're gonna use some pineapples. Oh my God, I saw a recipe, pineapples and berries. Oh, that should be really good. Don't have any berries or strawberries, but I'm gonna use pineapples. Can you imagine pineapples, fresh pineapples in my muffins? So once again, these are frozen, and I'll be able to chop them with my supersonic. Here we go. So they are already cut in small pieces. Perfect. So I'm just gonna use the same spatula. It's muffins, so there's no worries there. And I'm gonna add my pineapples, which are frozen. I could make some ice cream or sorbet or things like that. Just gonna mix. Here we go. So this one is going to be with pineapples. Wow, that's gonna be awesome. I think these are going to be mine. I'm gonna hide them. I love pineapple. Oh, we could even add some coconut shards. That would be awesome. Hey, oui, ça va super, Mia. Et toi? And you? And this one, we're gonna add some raisins. Okay, we have raisins. And what can we add to our mixture? Raisins, and what goes well with raisins? Do you know, you guys? What could go well with raisins? Tough question, eh? Carrots! So we're gonna make some raisins and carrot muffins. Oh, that's gonna be good. So good. I'm just gonna use a little bowl to receive because my bowl is a little bit too high. So it's not going to work. So we're gonna shred some carrots. And you can see This is the one I use for my my cheese, but I can use it for my carrots too, okay? So you remember I don't have a flat surface on my counter. I don't have the proper ceramic to use my grater. So that's why it's moving a little bit. So I just need to push. There we go. And I have plenty of carrots. Imagine, it's only 2 pieces like that. And it's like well enough for our muffins. Here we go. And it can be cleaned so easily. You can even have your kids use it because it's safe. Here you go. And what do we do with those little 2 things? Well, it's going to go in our broth. Here you go. So you can start another package of broth. Here you go. So we're going to put this aside. This, so I can work in a clean environment. We are done with that. So we're going to put this aside in the sink. Yeah. Sink. Okay, so we're going to mix everything together. So 3 kinds. Wow. And what's left now is to bake them. Okay? So we can use some muffin molds, regular muffin molds. But what I love to do is to change sometimes the aspect of my muffins. Okay? The carrot way. So have you ever thought of doing muffin bars? Donc, avez-vous déjà pensé de faire des barres de muffins? Okay, so instead of putting them in a muffin mold, okay, you can put them in the square mold like that, okay? And you can, once it's cooked, you can just cut it in small pieces instead, in squares. So it's really, really awesome to use in the lunches, okay? So you can just put a square there in your lunches and bringing out a job, out if you have an outdoor activity. So yeah, a muffin bar instead of a round muffin. So I'm gonna spread it like so, okay? And I'm using my silicone in my cover of my Ultra Pro, so I have a flat base, because if I go around with that, I'm gonna do a mess, okay? So here you go. So make sure that you get your silicones, you guys, okay? You need silicones. It's life. It doesn't stick, okay? And I'm gonna show you that it doesn't stick, okay? So just gonna make sure that I can handle it properly, okay? So these were the ones that I've put in the oven, okay? They are ready to be on mold. Gonna use my freezer mate here because some are going to go in the freezer. And see, look at that. How easy it is to unmold, okay? No need to put those little papers, those little wrappers that don't do a good job. Oop, this one is broken. Here you go. But even if it's broken, well, that's so good. Here you go. So you see? And then just to show you, okay, just using a cloth, okay, a wet cloth. Here you go. Look at that. Slick. Nothing sticks. So now I'll need to clean it. I put some of the water on it, but it doesn't stick. It's just really amazing. Okay. Here you go. So now it comes undone, maybe because I didn't cook it enough. Okay, sometimes I'm too fast, or maybe sometimes it's because you didn't put enough mixture in it. But see, doesn't stick. Here you go. Yeah. So here you go. I'm just gonna clean them really quickly, and I'll be ready to just start another batch and another batch. So if you have like four molds, you can go 2 by 2. So these ones I was unmolding them. I could put 2 other sets in it and make a rotation like that. And you see, I already have 12 muffins ready to go in the freezer. And I'll be able to just take them out from the freezer whenever I need them. I can even freeze them individually if I want to, okay? Where are they? Just want to show you the, oh, there they are. So now these are my little bowls, which I love. So I could simply take one and just put it in there and freeze it individually. So that's really awesome. So if your child want to bring one at your school, they can only take out one of the container. It's going to thaw through the day. And once they're ready to eat it, well, it's going to be ready to eat directly from the freezer from their lunch boxes. Huh? Isn't it amazing? So this is going to have a huge impact on your daily life. Also, first, you're going to have plenty of snacks ready whenever you have a craving. You can eat a muffin instead of eating chips, okay? Or chocolate. You're going to be able to fill your lunchbox of your kids, yourself. By doing a big batch like that, you'll be able to freeze some for the times that you're on a rush, or you decide, oh, we're going outside today. Oh, we have muffins. It's easy. Or I did this week with meal prep, some salad. I can bring salad over. So you're always going to be ready for any occasion. And when you don't have any more, like that was the situation this week, well, you just need to do another big batch. You're dirtying your kitchen one time, not 6 muffin today, 6 muffin tomorrow, 6 muffin the day after. You're dirtying everything one shot, cleaning everything, and you're done for like a month. Because you can do your muffins for a month if you want. And you freeze them, you stack them, you can mix your kinds if you want, or make them separate. It's up to you. But here you go. It's as simple as that. Yeah? Can you see yourself doing that? Instead of buying the package, which does not contain what it's written on the box. T'as jamais pensé? Ah, ben ça arrive. Ça arrive. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's recipe. We're going to make a draw with all the ones that put on some comments. So we're going to draw one box of $100 of Tupperware for 40. Donc, on va faire tirer un emballage de $100 de Tupperware surprise pour 40 parmi ceux qui ont fait des commentaires aujourd'hui. And we're going to stop. And it's Céline. Congratulations, Céline. Céline Asline, you are tonight's winner. Yay! So, hope you enjoyed. If you want the recipe, si vous voulez la recette, it's going to be on my VIP group in a few minutes. I'm going to post it right now. And if you want to have more inspiration, stay tuned on my group because there's always some recipes going on. And today there's an auction. So I invite you guys to come and play at the auction. And once again, if you are interested in any of these products, make sure to click on the link to shop. But my best advice to you guys is if you don't have your membership yet, take it. You need both, okay? So you're starting with one, you're still having your measuring cups, you have your chopper, and then you can get those beautiful bowls, colorful bowls, the tower at a 25% rebate. That's the deal of the year, my friends. So wish you a nice evening, and we're going to see each other another time next week because it's the same time, a rendezvous every week for another recipe with a party in Melissa's kitchen. So have a nice evening, everyone. Merci, Mia, Dominique, Céline. On avait aussi Charlotte. On avait Nicole aussi. Donc, merci beaucoup puis une bonne soirée à tous.